Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about LeBron James today because it's something that he did. I believe it was a day or two ago, right? LeBron has been accused by some people in the media, like Charles Barkley, for basically trying to steal the limelight from teams like the Denver Nuggets and steal headlines, right? Even though he was eliminated from the NBA playoffs. What am I referring? And some LeBron fans are going to feel a type of way, and I really don't give you know what, because it's our platform and we're going to discuss whatever we want to discuss, period. Some people say, oh, you can't go without 5 days without making LeBron videos. Go look at the videos we produce. How are they doing? How are they doing? I think it's safe to say we can talk about pretty much whatever we want to talk about. And if the content is good, it's going to do well. Period. And the videos are there to prove it. So anyway, LeBron is back to his old tricks, his old antics. And whenever I said I rank LeBron as the fourth greatest player of all time, I always say you can go look back at some of the last videos we produced. I said I rank him as the fourth greatest player of all time, even with his antics. What am I talking about? LeBron is one of the biggest self-promoters in NBA history. LeBron is one of the players in NBA history that instead of waiting for people to say that he's great, he always feels this need to constantly remind people of his greatness, which I believe is a turnoff to a lot of people out there. And some people view it as flat out classless. I'm just being honest. That's what some people feel. We all don't feel the same way Shannon Sharpe and Nick Wright feel. Sorry, we don't. People feel differently about different things. What am I referring to? When LeBron won his third championship with the Cavaliers, LeBron came out there and made a statement that a lot of people thought was distasteful, even some NBA greats. But of course, Shannon Sharpe loved it because he wants to pour honey on LeBron. And Nick Wright loves it because, well, you know who Nick Wright's affiliated with. So they thought there was nothing wrong with what he said. But LeBron said he felt like after I won that championship, I felt like I was the greatest player of all time. Now, how he felt that way, I don't know. But what I think he did know was that if he says that, he's going to have his little minions running around on TV, twerking it up for him all over the place, running around saying, well, you say, well, LeBron, you heard what he said? Get the honey. Get the honey. This is what they'll be doing, right? And a lot of people push back on him. But LeBron himself, he couldn't resist. And he decided, hey, you know what, man, this is the top 4 player of all time. But he's like, you know what, man, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. So what happened? I was combing through the internet, and I came across an article that was centered on some comments, or a post, rather, that LeBron posted on his Instagram story. And he basically quoted a Jay-Z lyric that we're going to get into shortly. But before we get into his comments, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me just get into this quote. LeBron goes on his Instagram story and he posts a Jay-Z quote. It's a picture of him, and the quote reads, "I'm supposed to be #1 on everybody's list." Now, the full lyric is the following: "I'm supposed to be #1 on everybody's list. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist," right? And that's from the song from the Black album, what more can I say? So LeBron is essentially saying, and he knows this, LeBron is not a baby. He knows exactly what he's doing, that I'm supposed to be number one on everyone's list, meaning I'm supposed to be the greatest player of all time, which I believe is a direct shot at Michael Jordan's legacy. Now, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing about LeBron that I don't understand. LeBron James is one of the 5 greatest players of all time, at least in my view. Some people don't have him in their top 5. He's one of the 5 greatest players of all time. He's a very successful guy in terms of business. He's worth over $1 billion, so he has a lot of money, which should give you confidence. I mean, although confidence should be internal, but money gives you confidence because you can do things that you couldn't do if you don't have money. So he should be a very confident guy. He's a family man. He takes care of his kids, all of this stuff. So one would think that LeBron would be a little bit more secure with himself. But when LeBron puts out these type of statements, he seems really insecure to me. Like as if he needs to say, like he needs to validate himself. He needs people to validate him. Like he doesn't know who he is. LeBron is one of the 5 greatest players of all time, bro. Why are you telling us this? Why are you telling us this? Why are you telling us this? If you feel it about yourself, why do you feel the need to tell us? Why do you feel the need to tell us? Let other people say you're great. Don't run around saying that you're great, man. That's some Kanye West stuff. Now, worshipers of Kanye will love that. Worshipers of Kanye will love that, but most people are like, yo, come on, stop. Like this self-worship is too much, right? I think it's a shot at MJ because, listen, for LeBron to say he should be number 1 on everybody's list, he must think that everybody's stupid. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Why would you be number 1 on everybody's list? What's the thing you've done that we can say, hey, man, you know what? Duke is better than Jordan, man. What's the thing? What's the thing? I've been playing for 20 years. So what? So what? No one ever said that was the criteria to be the GOAT. I became the greatest scorer of all time. So what? No one was ever calling Kareem the GOAT when he had the record. So what? So what? So what's the thing we're supposed to look at and be like, yo, this is the greatest player? What's the thing? Bro, just let it go. Jordan is better. And the funniest thing is, and I gotta say this, man, Jordan doesn't even waste his energy posting these type of things. Jordan doesn't even feel the need. You can tell the difference between somebody that's secure in himself and somebody that's not. Jordan is so secure with himself that he never toots his own horn. He doesn't even respond to people when they take shots at him. Like Scottie Pippen. He's like, yo, I'm above that. Why am I responding to these dudes? Jordan is so above it. He's like, I'm above all of these dudes. Why am I responding to them? Charles Barkley said something about LeBron. LeBron going to cuss it. Oh, you did this, you did that. Going to start shouting and blah, 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 blah. And Shannon Sharp going to run out there with the honey and start pouring it all over his body and then start shouting for LeBron. I didn't say that he said that. I didn't say that he said that. So to me, man, I think it's just like, yo, come on, man, with these antics. Enough is enough with these antics, man. I feel like based on what, Jesus Lord, bro, this is the only NBA superstar that ever did this. It's like, yo, enough, yo, bro, enough is enough, man. Enough with the antics. It's enough, man. Good Lord. Go sit down. You were in the playoffs. You lost. Sit down. Allow somebody else to shine. Let it be about the other guys. Let it be about the Heat. Let it be about the Nuggets. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. How much attention do you need, my guy? Oh my Lord.